Hi everyone, in today's presentation I'll be discussing sea turtles and what kind of interactions they have with humans and whether these interactions are sustainable or not. So what are sea turtles and how do they live in their natural environments? Sea turtles are large reptiles of the ocean that are found in almost every sea around the world. There are 7 different types of sea turtles, including the loggerhead, hawksbill, olive ridley, Kemp's ridley, leatherback, flatback, and green sea turtles. Sea turtles spend most of their days feeding and sleeping in the open sea. They nest on beaches in tropical and subtropical areas because the warmer climate is capable of incubating their eggs. Nesting can occur between 1 to 9 times per season every 2 to 3 years, and sea turtles can lay around 110 eggs per clutch. How have the lives of sea turtles changed in the past few decades, and what factors have driven these changes? Over the past 100 years, humans have both directly and indirectly made impacts on the lives of sea turtles. Nearly all species of sea turtles have become classified as endangered, with 3 of the 7 species being classified as critically endangered. Humans have caused a devastating effect on the sea turtle populations. Humans overexploit sea turtles as turtles are harvested for consumption, as well as used for their body parts. Therefore, as a result of the demand for turtle meat, eggs, shells, leather, and oil, turtle population numbers have been drastically reduced. Humans also harm sea turtles when they are caught up in bycatch in fishing gear. Statistics show that over 150,000 sea turtles are killed annually by trawlers and long lines. But the horror doesn't end there. Plastic pollution in oceans is a huge problem caused by humans, as 80% of the plastic in oceans comes from land. Thousands of sea turtles consume these plastics, mistaking them for food. Plastic pollution that deteriorates becomes tiny particles called microplastics. According to the CSIRO, there is 14 million tons of microplastics sinking to the ocean floor. Microplastics ingested by turtles cause them to become sick and starve. And it is not only turtles that are harmed, but there are over 100 million marine animals that are killed by plastic debris in the ocean. Climate change also affects sea turtle nesting, as the rising sea levels causes beaches to disappear, reducing the number of available nesting beaches. The increase in temperatures also has an impact on the gender ratio of sea turtles, as the sex of the turtle is determined by the temperature of the environment. This imbalance can result in reduced reproduction opportunities in turtles, which will further decrease the populations. Overall, it is clear that the overexploitation of sea turtles, fishing industry, and pollution of oceans has devastating impacts on sea turtles and all marine life and the oceanic ecosystems. Therefore, humans' interactions are evidently not sustainable and actually seem quite the opposite. Should we be concerned about the welfare of sea turtles? Why or why not? What specific concerns are there? The welfare of sea turtles must be prioritized because we need to consider their well-being and emotions and take a feelings-based approach. On an ecological level, we should be concerned about the welfare of sea turtles for the sake of having healthy and well-functioning ecosystems. Sea turtles are responsible for maintaining healthy seabeds, which provide adequate breeding and developmental grounds for other marine species. There is currently a decline in seabeds, which means there is losses in marine species that relied on sea turtles, thus overall affecting the marine ecosystem and food chain. Additionally, sea turtles play a role in supplying coastal dune vegetation systems with nutrients from their unhatched eggs and trapped hatchlings. As a result of stronger dune vegetation, the coastal ecosystem thrives and becomes stronger and healthier as a whole, protecting the beach from erosion and damaged habitats. Thus, sea turtles are vital to marine and coastal ecosystems, and the large reduction in sea turtle populations is sure to cause a cascade of environmental issues. What is the future looking like for these animals? What factors might affect their future? In relation to legislative protection in Australia, 6 of the 7 sea turtle species are protected under the Commonwealth Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act of 1999. Loggerhead, olive ridley, and leatherback sea turtles are classified as endangered, and flatback and hawksbill turtles are classified as vulnerable. There is a national recovery plan for marine turtles in Australia, which aims to research and manage strategies to stop the declining populations and aims to support sea turtles so that they are able to survive in nature long term. On the other hand, turtles are allowed to be hunted by Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people for personal, domestic, or non-commercial communal needs, as marine turtles have significant cultural values for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Hunting turtles is associated with maintaining family relations and social structure, as well as serving ceremonial and community purposes. Fortunately, Indigenous communities are also working with the government to develop sustainable ways to hunt marine turtles. In conclusion, it's clear that sea turtles' lives and habitats have been tremendously affected by humans through harvesting and massive pollution. They are unsustainable practices that must be controlled and minimized as much as possible with the help of national governments, wildlife conservation groups, and of course, humans. As eco-psychologist John Seed once said, "The planet cannot be saved one issue at a time without a profound revolution in human consciousness. It is up to us to completely change the way we think about and see the world for us to be able to work towards a future that is cleaner and healthier for our sea turtles and marine life."